okay, guess we doing just fine. Said I'm not yours, so I see you. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monster Legends video. In today's video, we have a new 72-hour challenge. There's also a monster challenge. I'll give you guys my opinion actually on it to tell you guys if it's worth it or not. And about the 72-hour challenge, I'll tell you guys which monster is worth it and how to get challenge coins, everything like that, all those good stuff. So if you don't want to miss out any of my future videos about 72-hour challenges or whatever, just go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Also, make sure to turn on post notifications as well. And with that being said, take a look at my food. It is back to 2 billion, which is amazing. It's beautiful. Look at that, 2 billion. I also finished up ranking up my worm lad. So now it is a 115 worm lad. Nice, right? Now I get the resurrection skill. So I can quickly feed it up, and then we're gonna get it to the 72-hour challenge. So let me go ahead and yeah, this is the one. This is the one. What should I swap this with though? I really want to swap it with Righteous Evil. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I'll just keep it the way it is. Anyways, let's head over to the 72-hour challenge. We need to check this out. So we have Captain Legend, which is a epic monster, right? It's a rank 2 epic monster. There's also Lala, which is it's a legendary. And then we have the Firestorm. This was actually one of my first few legendary monsters to get. I think it was either my first or second monster to get on this account. So yeah, I remember when I had like 4 of them or something, and then I ranked it up to rank 2. I extracted the other 2 or 3. So good old times. But which one is worth it? Well, we're gonna go through the pros and cons for all of them, and then I'll tell you guys which one's worth it. So let's start off with the epic monster. Overview. Here are some good things about this monster. Great speed for an attacker. Well, we can already tell they mentioned that he's an attacker. So if you need an attacker, he has great speed with it, so he'll be not taking the first turn. Depends. It really depends what you're going up against. But he's pretty fast as an attacker. Good self buff moves. Low stamina cost and cooldowns. Self shield. If you like self shield and someone that's an attacker, he'll be great. Cons. Here are some bad things about this monster. AoE moves have big cooldowns. Oh, that's unfortunate. Situational trait. What is his trait? Sudden death immunity. Yeah. That really comes down to what you're going up against, you know? But most of the time, I wouldn't say that's the best trait to have. For stats, right? Except for speed, are a bit lacking, especially power. For an attacker, his power, he's lacking on it. No negative status effects, only dealing raw damage. So he has 4 pros, 4 cons. That comes down to a 50-50 for his monster. So if you want to go for it, it's a 50-50, honestly. Now getting into an overview for Lala. There's pros, so she can buff herself, right? With damage boost, negative effect removal, and stamina regen. She can debuff her enemies with bleed, stamina leak, daze, and blind. High skill damage. Good speed. Her speed is about 3,553. Most skills have lower stamina cost. Amulet is nice for an attacker. Yeah, so she has Amulet, Foot Staff. She's running those here. Here are some... Oh god, she has lots of cons. Take a look at this. I think she has the same amount of pros and cons, or probably one more of con. Anyways, she has no guaranteed AoE status effects move besides blind. All her daze skills are 50%. Garbage traits. Oh god, what is her trait? Super tuned. Okay, really? Really? Besides speed, her stats are bad. Yeah. Power, especially life. Oh god. Anyways, moderately high cooldowns. Yikes. Some high skills have high stamina cost. While Staff does allow her to deny with stamina drain, it doesn't help her damage output. Okay, that is unfortunate. She has lots of cons. I need to review Firestorm real quick to tell you guys which one's worth it or not. So getting into Firestorm's overview, for pros, we have decent power, self shield plus damage, double damage move, generally low cooldowns and stamina cost. Sword is a great attacker relic. Okay, sword and trap, whatever. His trait, brain immunity, really? I want to see if they actually mentioned it here. Holy cow, we have so many cons. Horrible speed. What's his speed? 3091. a lot of 50% chain skills, low life. His life is 28,000. Yeah, at least it's higher than Voltic's life. High cooldowns is best skills. Skill damage is pretty low. High reliance on single target attacks or skills. Bland moveset, terrible trait. Yeah, like I said, like I mentioned earlier, burn immunity not so good. No good AoE moves. Low damage output despite having good power. Trap is a pretty bad relic for a monster with really low HP. Oh god, yeah, so not so good. Now it's coming down to which one's the best to go for here. In my opinion, Lolo is the best one to go for. So if you're going for any of them, especially if you're a beginner, go for the middle monster Lolo, right? Go for this. So once you get this monster, that's when you can either go for Firestorm or Untitled Legends, whichever one you want to go for. Firestorm, I really recommend going for him just for collection purposes, or yeah, that's probably the only thing you want to go for, right? Aside from that, you can also farm up the gems from each one of these if you'd like to. I normally do that all the time, so make sure to farm up gems from these 72 challenges. I really recommend that. But yeah, the epic monster, not so interesting, honestly. I don't know. Not really a big fan of the epic monster. He's like a 50-50. So yeah, probably collection purposes as well. Same with Lolo, I'd say collection purposes unless you're a starter, like I said. If you're a starter, you want to go for him, go for her. She'll be a decent attacker. Plus, she has some daze skills and I believe Sunburn as well. I'm not sure. But aside from that, let me go ahead and head over to PvP and give you guys some tips. So for those of you that are new and this is your first time watching, I always give out tips for 72 challenges. So for example, there's this tip right here. It's called the trophy drop, right? So basically what you want to do is take out 2 of your monsters, and then the last one you want to set it to your weakest monster. So whatever your weakest monster is. For example, mine is like maybe the Thunder Eagle, although maybe I have a legendary that's like a level 4 or something. I don't know. But this Thunder Eagle in this scenario is my weakest monster, right? So you just want to go for your weakest monster and just set it up there. And basically what happens is that players are going to attack you, and they're going to see your defense, right? Like let's say it's a Thunder Eagle, super easy to beat. They'll beat your defense. But here's the thing. Most players, in most cases, it is mostly players that are in lower leagues. They could be, let's say, in silver leagues or gold leagues or whatever, right? And they're probably going to be attacking you with, like, let's say for example mine right now, right? I can compete against mythic monsters, like let's say 130 mythics or whatever, right? Not 150 though, but the ones that could be attacking me will be either level 90s, level 100s, or below that. So it just makes it easier for you. So although you're gonna lose trophies, you're still gonna gain it back after, you know, taking your revenge on them. But yeah, that's the best tip I could give you in here for this. Let me go ahead and set up my Wormlad, 115 Wormlad. Yes, it's a 115 Wormlad now. Go ahead and give them this Euro lesson. Beautiful. But yeah, that's the best tip you can get for 72 challenge. Aside from that, getting into the leagues. So normally what I tell players is that if you're in the beginner league, you should only go for the epic monster. Don't even try going for one of the legendaries, because the only way you're gonna get the legendaries are if you get lucky at them. Probably in the first 7 cards or something, because the wheels that you get, the wheel spins, right, for the challenge coins, when you're in the beginner, they're not so good. Same up to, let's say for example, bronze 1. From beginner to bronze 1, you should only be going for the epic monster. Around bronze 1 or bronze 2, you can go for one of the legendaries, but it's not guaranteed, I'd say, so don't risk it. Unless you're feeling super lucky, go for it. Aside from that, silver 3 to silver 1, you should, yeah, if you really give your best, you should get at least 1 legendary, guaranteed. From gold 3 to gold 1, I'd say, right? Or let's say silver 1 to gold 1. You have chances of getting the legendary, one of the legendaries, and then possibly epic as well. But if you want to go for 2 legendaries, that is just you do you, but I wouldn't really risk it. Aside from that, champion 3, right? Champion 3 to, like, let's say champion 1, you have chances of, okay, it's guaranteed to get 1 legendary and 1 epic, but after that, if you're gonna go for a 3rd legendary, even if you try your best, I'd say that the coins that you get, they're not as much, but it's better than gold 1 and below, right? So you still have chances of getting your 3rd monster, but it's not gonna be guaranteed once again. But if you're in legendary 4 like me and above this, right, then you have high chances of getting all the monsters. You should easily get them. But you still have to give it a try. You still have to give your best, you know? Here's another tip I could give you guys. Make sure to, after doing all 15 attacks, let's say you waste all 15 attacks on PvP, what you should do is head over to your daily goals, right? Because let's say right here, right, there are Explorer dungeons, there's also Multiplayer Contender that you complete, right? And they give you 2 attack points. So you can get 2 on top of that. And then after 8 hours, or 23 hours actually, for me it's 8 hours right now, but after 23 to 24 hours, once this refreshes, you can do it again and repeat the process. It really helps you out, especially if you're in like some of the high leagues. After winning, they'll give you a ton of points from the wheels. So let me quickly attack this player. This is a super easy base. Don't mind my team. I just am running a decent team just because I would actually swap my team right now if I was going up against like some tough bases, but yeah, these bases are not that hard, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with this for now. But the reason I swapped my defense, by the way, back to something like this is because I'm not going to be participating in the 70-hour challenge. I don't really participate in these 70-hour challenges anymore, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna run 2 tank monsters. What I'm gonna do is run 1 tank, and then I am going to run myself. Let's see, what else? What other monster? Oh, Tremor. I'm actually looking forward to ranking up my Tremor to rank 2 if I can, as soon as possible, because that'll actually help me out a ton. And then I'm going to possibly rank up my Armor Claw to rank 2 if I can, level 120, because he's a really good tank monster, so why not? Let's go on and just equip that there. Beautiful. Although I did take the that 1 relic off my denier, but it's okay. Let's refresh. So like I said, in most cases you'll actually see them on your defense. Players will be attacking you, and they'll just take easy advantage, right? They're gonna take the advantage, and it'll be easy battles for them and also for you in most cases. Take a look at this. So sometimes, right? Sometimes on PvP, even when you're attacking, it's mostly when you're in Legendary 4 and below. If you're in those leagues, you'll see a ton of players using defenses that are super weak. They're trophy dropping. So make sure when you see them, make sure to take the advantage and attack them. So take a look at this. I'm in Legendary 4. They're giving me 500 coins out of this, which is really good, right? 500 coins. I'm not really going to be tryharding in a 70-hour challenge. I haven't been tryharding in the past few 70-hour challenges. All I've been doing is going for the gems, and that's all. Literally, just going for the gems. So that's all I do. Farm up the gems, farm up the relics, and that's all. I don't even go for the monster. It's either that I have them already, or if I do get them, it's great, probably collection purpose, or just gonna keep it on my storage. But other than that, I don't really go for them anymore. I just go for the gems because the monsters themselves are outdated. 8 gems, beautiful. Yeah, let's go for Firestorm's gems now. I'm gonna... Wait, one thing I'm confused about. Why is there... There's only 2 gems, right? So, the 5 gems and then the 8 gems, right? But then if we go to Firestorm, there's 3 of them. Same with this one. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that, because in the past 70-hour challenges, it's normally 3 each. Unless I've never noticed that. That's weird. We're gonna quickly farm up some gems though. Although I do want to test out my my new, what's it called? What's his name? Wormlad at 115. So we can quickly do that. I'm gonna go on and change the skills. I'm probably just gonna run this monster mostly support. So I'm gonna get rid of Righteous Evil and just slap it in there. But if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments down below. Aside from that, the 25% is a life shield. It's whatever. I'm probably gonna swap this rune though. Do I have another rune? I do not. I want to run like 3 team speeds or two team speeds and 1 life, so then he won't get OTK'd or something. Fortunately, I went into this battle. I didn't mean to, but it's whatever. Probably gonna win this. Maybe not. Let's just leave the battle. Okay, I need to place, what's his name? Wormlad in here. Let's go ahead and place him instead of this. So where's my 115 Wormlad? There it is. And then in here, I'll just run north, for example, just for now. But I'm gonna swap it later. Let's go against something like this. Okay, I don't see why he's running Brutagore, especially against this meta nowadays. Turn transfer to Wormlad. So yeah, this new skill basically, it applies evasion, regen, it resurrects an ally first of all, and with 1% life, which is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and run this sunburn. Hopefully he'll miss. Yeah, see it? That 15% sunburn can come in handy. I'm gonna go ahead and apply cooldowns on him. He's gonna charge up. So yeah, this monster is now fully, or almost fully, support for me. He does have that total damage reduction, and also it does some damage, so get the double damage. No more stamina, unfortunately. It's okay, let's get rid of the damage boost. Can I get the extra turner? Yes, I can. I'll go ahead and turn transfer. Although I did want to test out the other thing though. So let's just let him die. Let's go and charge up. I want him to eliminate him. Come on, please, eliminate him. Eliminate him, hurry up. No, why did you have to die? I want him to die so then I can resurrect him and test and show you guys that skill. How it actually works and stuff, right? Finally, okay, beautiful. I'll just use this for fun. Okay, let's go ahead and resurrect our attacker. So you give them an extra turn. You also resurrect him with 1% life. The reason he didn't take the evasion and positive effect protection, I think it is, it's because of his trait. He has artifact trait. I'll go ahead and use this so then we get 2 extra turns. Or just 1. I could apply total damage reduction. You're gonna have to charge up. And you get eliminated. GG's. And lastly, we have the monster challenge. In this monster challenge, we have Isol. Isol is pretty outdated nowadays. I wouldn't really recommend going for him. So just save your gems for the crusty tail, because not really worth it. So just please don't waste your gems. Even if you're a starter, don't waste your gems in this island. Just save it for the crusty. You can get yourself this mythic monster, which will be worth it for 150 gems or below. So just go ahead and collect the items. You still have 2 days and 18 hours. Although I have collected 2 of each, and soon I'll have to collect the rest of them. So I just need 3 of each. You can get it through Monster Road right now if you want to. But aside from that, that's going to be pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.